Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Is Bill Haney ready to throw in the towel to save his son, little Devi Pooh? Is Bill Haney going to sit here and have a Ryan Garcia flashback where he watched little Devi Pooh get his brains beat out? What's Bill Haney going to do if, in fact, little Devi Pooh ends up fighting in Australia and Liam Paro starts to put the Aussie beans on him? Is Bill going to have a knee-jerk reaction because he's worried about his son? Now, let me tell you this. There are many boxing fans who feel while Bill Haney should have threw the towel in when Devin was fighting Ryan. Save all the comments about Ryan being on Osterine and Ryan being on Peds. We all know the story. Save all the comments about Ryan is a racist and Ryan is this. We look, I know. I don't disagree with a lot of that. I think Ryan Garcia has become, unfortunately, an idiot. Okay? And I think it's unfair that Devin fought somebody and he doesn't know 100% whether Ryan was clean or Ryan was dirty. We know Ryan had Osterine in his system, and what I mean by whether he was clean or dirty was that if Ryan was really juiced to the gills. You see, if Devin could sit here and say that he knew definitively Ryan was juiced to the gills, right? Because they've created some doubt. Now, you know there was something in the system, but they've created enough doubt to where I believe, right, in my opinion, that Devin is like, you know what, did he beat me because of this Osterine, or was he just a better fighter? And I don't think Devin has closure. Now, it doesn't matter what you think, right? We're here talking about Devin Haney. Now, for most fans, they're already, hey, case closed. No need for cross-examination. Ryan's guilty. He was juiced to the gill. He tried to kill Devin. That's how most fans feel. I believe that there was something going on with Ryan Garcia. I do. No doubt about that. But for Devin Haney, what does he think? He can come out here and dance at bowling alleys. He can go out here and jump people at fairs. He can come on social media and say, Allah doesn't make mistakes. He can do anything he wants. But when he's alone by himself, you can't leave your mind behind. So what is he thinking? Now, I'll tell you right now, the fact that there's a potential for Devin Haney to be in Australia fighting Liam Paro in December. Let me tell you this, Bill Haney is, in my opinion, if they go forward with the fight, I think he's making a mistake. I just do. Now, do I think Devin Haney, with his jab alone, can get in there and upset the apple cart and become a champion again at 140, pick up the IBF strap off Liam Paro? I do. I think if Devin Haney just boxes, sticks just that jab alone, I think Devin Haney can win that fight. I really do. However, Devin Haney was supposed to go to 147, saying making 140 is hard, it's killing him. Some people see that, and some people saw that as an excuse. Oh, here we go, Devin Haney talking about the weight. 135 was a problem. Now 140 is a problem. Supposed to go to 147. Devin's just looking for excuses to try to justify him losing to Ryan Garcia. It had nothing to do with the weight. It's because Devin Haney sucks. That's not the case. Let me tell you something. Let's just forget about Ryan Garcia. Let's set that shit aside, all right? I think Devin Haney, I think every fighter deserves to go into a fight and come out of a fight and to have their test and to have their opponent's test all come back clean, okay? That didn't happen. So let's set that Ryan Garcia fight aside from Devin. We know Devin could have done things differently, right? But this is what I'm getting at. For him to go now and to have convinced most of us that it was his weight and he was drained and he was weak at 140, okay? And Ryan Garcia doing what he did with his weight didn't help. For him to have convinced most of us of that and to lead us to believe he was going to go to 147, most of us are sitting here shocked that his dad, Wild Bill Haney, is okay with his son melting back down to 140 pounds. Then there's a rehydration clause with the IBF. And that means he can't weigh in over 100. The day of the fight, he can't be over 150. So there's a 10-pound rehydration clause. And now we know Devin Haney. I don't know if that man is eating the goddamn Subway. He hitting the Chinese buffet. I don't know if he had the Brazilian steakhouse. I don't know if he getting Popeye's chicken. I don't know if he eating baked potatoes. But Devin Haney normally rehydrates, 15 to 25 plus pounds, right? I was looking. I couldn't find out if this is going to be his first time going into a fight and not rehydrating more than 10 pounds. Like, I wonder. But I tell you what, that's my concern. So back on the jab, the Devin Haney jab, that's his golden ticket when he's able to rehydrate. But you see this shit here? This rest and recovery period, he can only go so far. So I think by round 5 or 6, with Paro, who obviously is more comfortable at 140, Devin Haney's a big boy. I think you could see Paro, who has a pretty good work rate, getting there, man, and start to cause some problems for Devin Haney. Also, I fully feel that Devin Haney, if he can't hurt Paro, right, which is another thing I'm worried about. Devin's still trying to prove he has power. Now, Paro's smaller than Ryan Garcia. Paro is one of those opponents that Devin Haney likes. Devin's taller. Devin has longer reach. Devin has all the advantages in the world. The problem is here, Devin isn't able to really come in and weight bully him. But if Devin does try to sit in the pocket and let his hands go, right, to prove a point that he has power, Paro has some goddamn Aussie, oi power. Devin got to be careful trying to sit in that pocket in exchange with that Australian. He's got to be careful for 2 reasons. One, I'm not so sure Devin has the power to hurt him the way Devin wants to. 2, I'm not sure Devin has fully recovered from that beatdown from Ryan Garcia. You see, when a fighter gets beat the way Devin got beat, he didn't just take one hard shot and went down. Devin got beat up. Okay? He got beat up. And I like to say when a fighter gets beat on like that, that they had a pound of flesh taken out of him. We saw that with Deontay Wilder. He got a pound of flesh taken out of him. Recently, we saw that with Demetrius Andrade against Benavidez. He got a pound of flesh taken out of him. And with Devin, we saw it. He got a pound of flesh taken out of him. You saw that with Zab Judah and Miguel Cotto. Zab Judah got a pound of flesh beaten out of him. When you sit back and you watch these fights, and it's like, what do they have left? More times than not, when a guy gets back in the ring and they start getting hit with shots, they're never the same. That punch resistance is gone. That ability to pull the trigger and to be in close quarters and want to get into a firefight is gone. Now, Devin Haney did prove something to me when he fought Ryan Garcia. I got to be honest with you. And I kind of blame Bill Haney for this. But what came out of Bill Haney's failure to throw in that towel to save Devin from himself, what came out of that was something, if I can say this, was something beautiful that we learned that Devin Haney got heart, man. That Devin Haney, he had every opportunity to quit. You know what I'm saying? Every opportunity. He could have got up. He could have, fake stumbled. He could have swayed. He could have given the referee a reason to stop. But Devin got up, dusted off those gloves, was like, let's go. And he kept getting the shit knocked out of him. So I think Devin Haney has serious heart, and he should be lauded for that. But as a result, I think Bill Haney's failure to save his son from himself and Devin Haney's will to get up and keep fighting Ryan Garcia and get beat on the way he did, I think ultimately that could lead to his demise if, in fact, the fight with Liam Paro goes forward the end of this year. Because it may just take Liam Paro to touch him once and Devin Haney reacts funny. You know what I'm saying? He may start dancing salsa in the ring. Now, for those people who are saying, well, Devin Haney going to Australia, why would he go back there? Why wouldn't he? I did a video on this shit like 4 months ago. And I said Devin Haney shouldn't fight Sando Martin. I said Devin Haney should do what Eddie Hearn is suggesting and go to Australia and fight Liam Paro to pick up another strap. But it looked like that wasn't going to happen. But not initially, now it looks like it's going to happen. Let me tell you this. When I was advocating for Devin Haney to go and fight Liam Paro, that's because I didn't think about that 10-pound rehydration rule. Now, Devin Haney in Australia, he has a huge fan base. He fought twice there, beat Kambosos twice, got the respect of the Australians, and they were very respectful to the Australians. So when Devin Haney coming back, they're going to be happy to see him, but they're going to be rooting for their boy Paro to get a victory. So Devin Haney, again, has it back against the wall. Now, is he going to be able to pull off the win? I don't know. But I'm going to tell y'all this again, like I said last night on live. Eddie Hearn, I'm not sure Eddie Hearn is looking out for Devin Haney. I think Eddie Hearn is looking out for Eddie Hearn. Devin Haney fighting Liam Paro. If Liam Paro beats Devin Haney, then Liam Paro is now a star in boxing. He went and beat Suber Matias. Not many people, unfortunately, boxing fans know who Suber Matias is, but not many people know who he is. That win alone for Liam Paro is kind of died down, but that's something that should still be talked about, but it's not being spoken about. But if he comes off of beating Suber Matias and he clips Devin Haney, then Liam Paro is on to the next, and Eddie Hearn has himself a star. Because that Ryan Garcia beating Devin Haney, that win did amazing things for Ryan Garcia till all the crap came out about him taking that Osterring. If Liam Paro comes down and he clips Devin Haney, that win is going to do amazing things for Liam Paro. Not just in Australia, on an international scale. But this is where I wonder, if Devin gets in trouble, is Bill Haney going to throw that towel in? Because I don't care, man. I have 4 sons. And I don't think I would have been all right watching my son get hit like that and hurt like that, you know. I don't think I would have. But to each his own, everyone's different. That being said, do not sleep on Ozzy, oi. The Australians want to win over Devin Haney. And Liam Paro looks like he may be the guy to do it. He got in there with Matias. Matias didn't really let his hands go as much as I think Devin Haney will. About to go jogging. He didn't let his hands go as much as I think Devin Haney will. But you saw Paro stand up. He was getting hurt by Matias. But Paro was able to push through some of that shit. But if Matias would have really stepped to him more and let his hands go, Matias would have knocked out Paro. Because we know Matias obviously is a hard hitter. Devin Haney's not that. And that's why I'm giving Paro a good chance to upset the apple cart. I'm just telling you. Plus, I think Paro is a southpaw. Just pay attention. Eddie Hearn. Get ready to go jogging. Eddie Hearn may be feeding Devin Haney to Paro. And the other thing to understand, Eddie Hearn and Turki Al-Sheikh, they're all about making the biggest and best fights. So they're not trying to protect anyone's record necessarily. The only person that Eddie Hearn seems to be like 100% in, what's that called, in the secret protection program, is for Anthony Joshua. He wants to keep him in the secret protection program. He doesn't want Anyone messing with Anthony Joshua, he doesn't want Anthony Joshua to lose. But when they come to Devin Haney, ain't nobody protecting him. Not even his father protected him. But I think this time, if Devin Haney gets hit and it really hurt, I think Bill Haney will throw that towel in. I don't think this time he'll sit there and watch his son get beat like that. But anyway, good luck to Devin Haney. There's a lot of things about him and his dad, I don't agree with. With me is the language. But we can always nitpick the negative things. But there's a whole lot of positive about Bill and Devin. A whole lot of positive. Let's just hope Bill does the positive thing and saves Devin from himself if he ends up getting the Paro fight and out there in Australia and getting the hell beat out of him. Let's hope Bill does a positive thing. And the right thing, I think, is to save Devin from a second violent beating. Because, again, you don't want to sit here 5-10 years down the road and now Devin starts having issues cognitively, physically, emotionally. But anyway, let's see how it goes. Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.